Hello and welcome to the card rundown for Apex League Wrestling number 42. This is a big show. This is the pay-per-view go-home show. So what do we have in store? Well, we're setting some stuff up for the pay-per-view. Let's get into that pay-per-view. You can see Super Crazy in the top right there. Why is Super Crazy on this page? Well, at Dreams and Nightmares in the semi-main event, the ALW Deathmatch Championship is going to get defended. Super Crazy will defend his title against Trent, who just dominated the Clusterfuckula 1 to earn this title shot. We've got the number one contenders match. Bret Hart, the number 3 ranked competitor, taking on Starlight Kid. This is kind of a classic veteran versus newcomer match. Although four matches, 4 wins for Starlight Kid. So, not necessarily as green behind the ears as, or is it wet behind the ears? I don't know what that phrase is. I'm gonna move on. 2 deathmatch tokens on the line. Atsushi Onita puts up 1 token. Jamie Noble puts up another token, and they're gonna fight it out. And we're going to have an ALW Battle Royale Championship match. Shawn Michaels, the current champion, is throwing an open challenge. It is for a one-on-one match. We don't know who's going to answer. It's an open challenge. Okay, the second card here, like not card, whatever, you know what I mean. The second page of matches, the main event, the ALW World Championship. Ray Phoenix takes on the number one contender, Great Khali, who has 6 straight wins in the wrestling division. Pretty big matchup. Should be a good one. We're going to have also a number one contenders for the ALW Deathmatch Championship. Kenta Kobashi, who has 2 tokens. Giant Bernard, who has 2 tokens. The winner's going to have 4 tokens. That's enough to challenge. So this is kind of a de facto number one contenders match. And then we have Bad Luck Fale, the number 2 ranked competitor, taking on former champion Omos. And we're also going to have an 8-way clusterfuck for rank 10. That is not every single match. That is 8 of the 10 main card matches. So there is still a little bit of suspense. But let's get into what we have this week, which starts, of course, with the ratings. This is not including anything that happened. Like, none of this has changed since at any of the Clusterfuckula 1 shows. So this is from Apex League Wrestling 41. That's the changes are from that. Great Khali, Bad Luck Fale, Bret Hart holding the top 3. Starlight Kid with the win, moves up. Tiger Mask drops off. Shawn Michaels enters the fray. All right, what are we seeing? Well, Scott Steiner 2-8, taking on the Amazing Red 1-3. This is only their second match. However, they've had a long rivalry. If you remember in the way beginning, Scott Steiner broke Amazing Red's back in a match. He was out for a while. He came back. They had a match for 5 matches. Scott Steiner won that, but he hasn't done shit since. And then, and it was a week ago, 2 weeks ago, he interfered and the rivalry resumed. So now they're actually going to have their second match, even though there's been a lot of back and forth between these two. I actually could not. I swore they've had more than one match before. So Low Key taking on Yo. So this is the flip side. So there was a Yo. Oh my god, there was an Amazing Red versus Yo match. That's where Scott Steiner interfered. Low Key also interfered in that match. He attacked Yo. Gonna get himself a match. The number 10 ranked competitor taking on a debuting competitor. So we'll be interested to see what happens if Low Key wins, or even if Yo wins. How much does that pump him up? We'll have to find out. Buddy Matthews, 3-4, takes on Earthquake, 4-4. Both men had some not great records. I think 1-3, 1-4, something like that. They're both on a little bit of a winning streak. So this is a bigger match than the records might suggest, and one that I personally am excited for. 2 deathmatch tokens. Jerry Flynn takes on Axel Rotten. Jerry Flynn, one of my favorite weird stats I've got going right now. Jerry Flynn is 0-6, but he got his 1 deathmatch token in the firework firework clusterfuck, where you got points for an elimination and a clusterfuck, or deathmatch tokens for eliminations. So he got an elimination, he's got a token. So and hey, you know what? All it takes in the deathmatch division is the tokens. Your record don't matter. It just matters that you collect the tokens. So Jerry Flynn trying to get himself on the map here. Axel Rotten, who's been in the deathmatch division before, uh, was he's been good. He's been good in the deathmatch division. So perhaps a lopsided match, but who the fuck knows? It's Fire Pro, man. Anything can happen. And then 2 deathmatch tokens on the line again. CM Punk takes on Pitbull number 2. This is a rematch of a previous number 1 contenders match for the ALW deathmatch title. They're going at it again this time just for 2 tokens, but should be a good one. I mean, CM Punk's been awesome in the deathmatch division, and I think Pitbull number 2 is as well. They've had a lot of fun matches. Obviously, the previous one I thought was fun, but just in general. So another one I'm looking forward to. And then our main event. This is an exhibition tag match. The champions, Ray Phoenix and Super Crazy, are taking on their challengers, the Great Khali and Trent. Why is this a exhibition tag? This is not going to count towards like records or matches or anything. This is just truly to boost the buy rate, baby. Buy the dang pay-per-view. You gotta look. People need to buy it. We gotta build up these. Look, these are first-time defenders against first-time challengers. So this is not the star power in the main event we needed. So this is here to boost it up a little bit. Let's go.